Hello everyone and welcome back to, this is Laura with Diamond Painting with Laura. And tonight we're going to be working on the Disney princesses. Thought I'd give this a shot for a while. This is a round diamond painting and it's 60 by 90. Somehow we're going to finish this. First letter is V. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody had a good week. And I hope you're all enjoying your weekend. Of course, I had to work today and tomorrow and Friday. So, yeah, it wasn't too bad today, thank goodness. I'm almost done with this section here. I don't know if you can see Snow White here, and this is her dress down here. And I think these are going to be some of the dwarves right around here. So I'm trying to get this section done. 721. 721 is V. I just got a few here and there. I did most of this little section, like right there, last night. And so it went pretty fast. It was pretty big sections, so it wasn't the confetti little nightmare that it has been. Parts of this has lots of confetti and others not so much. But this has been going a whole lot better than the square. So that's why I want to try to work on it, and then I'll go back to the other one. To the, oh sorry, what is it called? To Dream by JoJo's Art from Diamond Art Club. 5-9. Sorry about the dog. Got a few. I only got like 3 or 4, but I can't stand to sit here and jab at them to get them out. It just seems to take 3 times as long. So I'll just work at one little section at a time and finish it, and then we'll go back. But, so what's everybody up to? I did order another Diamond Art Club, and I'll be unboxing it probably midweek sometime. I won't tell you what it is. I'll make it a surprise. And then I ordered another little project. These will be 2 small projects that I can work on in between, and it's something for summer. You know, I mean, it's not that I have to lug something huge around. I don't think they're that big. But I just wanted to see, you know, what the quality of them were. And it's a sewing project. So we'll see how well those turn out. Those are also coming about midweek sometime. And then, of course, we've got the big Diamond Art Club sale. So, I don't know. I mean, I've picked out, about 4 or 5 that I want, but not new ones, but the old ones that I still would like to get. And so we'll see, you know, what they come out with. I may change my mind on what I want, and probably have to wait, because I always wait too long, and then they're all gone, and then we wait again. So that's how that works. But so I'm excited to get this other one from Diamond Art Club. I wanted it for a while, so we'll see how that goes. 3705. These numbers are just unbelievable. There's lots of different things. Oops. My suckers is all stuck together. I don't know why, because none of them have been stuck together. And there's lots of different, there are, let me see, oh dear, it's over here. There are 44 colors in this. So, we'll just do it a little bit at a time, and maybe we'll get it done. Shoot. I don't know. I've just kind of given up on my major plan because the paintings I've got are so big. So everybody might get them next year for their birthday instead of this year. But other than that, not much going on this week. I haven't done any more sewing, so on my cross stitch, it seems like I can find one day a week, like I'll do the sewing, and then I'll do this, and then I'll do dream, and you know, so everything has a day. So it's kind of starting to come together, but I don't know. Let me see. I thought I saw. I was looking for Z. Z is what I'm looking for. It's $3.49. Lots of pinks and purples and blues and shades of like yellow orange, if you will, in this one. So it's really pretty. I like it. But it's just taking forever. Maybe because I keep swapping things out. I don't know. Just one thing at a time. That's about all I can do or handle sometimes. And sometimes I just don't feel like working on it, you know. And others, well, you know, not so much. I don't know. It's just 6 of one, half a dozen of another. I might as well work on one as the other. Hang on, I got to figure out. You should see these symbols, man. They're like, I mean, they're nice and big, but it's a long list, and it wraps around all the way down here to the bottom. So, yeah. And I'm glad it did come with an inventory sheet, you know. So we're not having too much of problems with it. See, is $3.49. I just put that away. Good gravy. And now I can't find it again. Oh my goodness. But maybe I shouldn't have started on this edge tonight, but I just wanted to get this area finished so I could open up a new one. And I usually do about what the heck? A 6-inch swath. Well, now I can't. Oh, here. I was going to say, now I can't find it. Okay, and you is 606. Lots of oranges, and lots of orange reds or yellow oranges. So, but I like the colors. I think they're pretty. And you get to change them a lot so you don't get stuck in one little corner doing, you know, just one thing. And, there's that stupid Z. Hang on. Oh, jeez. But I wish I'd been watching something all week. I really haven't. I haven't done too much of anything. I did finish another book by Danielle Steele. It has to do with the Gallagher series. There's 3 of them. There's 2 boys and a girl, and each one is on one of their lives. I think it's called Jewels of the Sun, and then Pearls of the Moon, or something like that. And then the other one is something Sea Swept, I think. I'm not real sure. Don't quote me, but they're always good. I get hung up in Danielle Steele, and after a while, after I've read about 4 or 5 of them, they all have the same scenario. Not same scenario, but they're just written the same way, and they're real easy to read. So it doesn't take much to read them. I've got a bunch of teas there. But I've always enjoyed her books. And I guess that's why I collect them. I finally got my, what do you call it? My bookcase moved into my bedroom so that I'll have a place to put all the drooling books that are laying on the floor. I hate them laying on the floor. It just drives me crazy. But I guess if I wouldn't drag them home so much. We have a, what do you call it? It's like a community, thrift store, if you will. And you can donate stuff. They don't buy things. They just take donations and stuff. And they have quite a book selection. So I'm usually dragging home about 8 or 9 books sometimes. Every time I go there, and my daughter and I try to get there once a week or so. We're always looking for books, or looking, you know, for the kids too. Books or things to put on eBay that we can sell. Sometimes we have luck, and sometimes, you know, there's just not much to be had. So, yeah, it's kind of a change of pace. But other than that, and the weather's been absolutely just beautiful this week, so it's been really nice, and people have been out and moving around, so that it's been busier at the restaurant where I work. So, and I don't go bowling or do anything extracurricular activities. I'm doing good to get to work and get home, or go to the grocery store after work. I have to turn that light on. Where's MD's? And so I don't. My daughter and I used to go and play bingo on Friday nights, but we haven't done that because probably the last 3 or 4 months I've had to work nights, but not now. I finally got changed over to working days, so I get off at 5 o'clock, which helps. So maybe we can go back to playing bingo. They have bingo at the American Legion here on Fridays, and it's kind of fun, and it doesn't cost a whole lot, you know. I mean, it's not real spendy. It's like $25 or something to play if you want, you know, all the cards and stuff. And they mix it up. It's not just sitting there drawing number after number after number. I hate that. So, yeah, that's kind of something. And every once in a while you do win, you know. I think I've won 20 or 30 bucks. My daughter's had better luck at bingo than I have. I just go just because I like bingo. I always have. So, I need an L. I need an L. Give me an L. Give me an L. Oh, yes, and it didn't help much that I spelt something on my thing, so I have to kind of remember what those 4, 5, 6 symbols are right there. So, yeah. But, I mean, and it doesn't get real exciting here in this town. We don't do much, you know, unless, now, like I said, in the summertime, they have that concert, but that's like the end of the summer. 959959. Okay. And they have, you know, people milling everywhere, you know, all summer long. They have river rafting, but we don't go do river rafting. The kids aren't big enough, you know, to go and do anything like that. And you couldn't pay me enough to get in a raft. I get seasick on a 22-foot yacht, so why would I not get sick in that? So it might be closer to the water. I have no idea. I don't know that much about water. I did like when we lived in Houston, we'd go down to Galveston, and I had a girlfriend who's, what color am I doing? L. And her parents would rent a condo on the beach, and her grandfather had a boat, so we would, and it was a little boat. Yeah, I mean, well, it was, I want to say a cabin cruiser, is that the word for it? It was a little bit bigger. I think maybe it might have had a place where you went downstairs, but we never did. It was bigger than that. I mean, it was a motorized thing, and we'd go out in the ocean and go fishing. We went one time, and it was her brother and her parents and her grandparents and her brother's girlfriend and everything. So there was about 8 or 9 of us staying in this condo, and it was nice. We got to go out on Grandpa's boat and go fishing. We caught not too much. We caught a stingray. Does that help? And I can remember this back when I was in high school, so there's no way I could touch a creepy crawly bug or anything of that kind of nature. We had her brother, he was using shrimp. I'm assuming it was low-grade shrimp. I'm not sure. I have no idea. As bait, because that's how much I don't know about it. And we had him, what do you call it? Bait the hooks, because we were like squeamish little girls. So 726. It's so hard to find these numbers. I keep moving everything around and I can't find it. And yeah, we caught a stingray, so we had to cut that off the line. Yeah, that was special. But I don't remember catching anything like blue marlin or anything huge, you know. I don't think we had the hooks for that, but it was so funny. When I was young and impressionable and in high school, and we got to that point, you know, where we were going to go fishing, I had already watched, what was it? I want to say The American Sportsman, and what's his name? Oh my God, the guy. He is a writer, and he's he's from like the 50s, 60-ish. Oh my goodness, Ernest Hemingway. Yes, they showed Ernest Hemingway. He was out in the ocean and he was catching a blue marlin. And of course he brought it in, and it was all a big deal. And I thought, God, that'd be so cool. I had no clue how much that all weighed, I mean, that was so never ever going to happen. They'd probably pull me in the boat and I'd been dead. But I always wanted to go and catch a blue marlin for some, I got that fascination in my head that that's what I was going to go catch, But like I said, I after that point, I had no concept of how much it was going to weigh and how much of a big deal it was even for him to bring it in, let alone me. And I was just a kid in high school, But I guess it was possible, but probably not. Not so much, no. But it was funny. And they were all laughing. Well, no, we're not going to catch any blue marlin. We're just out here to catch whatever the hell we were going to catch. I have no idea. But we did catch a few. We did some surf, what do you call it? Surf fishing, and we got to ride horses on the beach, and yeah, it was great. I liked living in Houston because we were so close to the Gulf of Mexico, and I haven't been, since we moved away from there, I haven't been that close to the beach since. But it was like maybe an hour away from Houston, where we lived on the south end. Not the south end. Oh dear. Don't ask me. I lived in Spring, Texas. Well, it was like the outer side of, I think that's the south side. I don't know. But yeah, we were like an hour and a half away from the beach. And we'd go there on the weekend and everybody get sunburned and we'd all come home and recuperate. And yeah, so it was cool. It was quite the experience. Man, before that, we lived in Illinois, so we didn't know what the beach was, really. I had gone to Florida. We went to Tampa when I was about 3, and God, I have no idea. I mean, other than what I've seen in, what do you call them? Home movies. I have no recollection of hardly any of it, but I do remember that when we went to Tampa, it was so cool because we got to go to breakfast. And when we went to breakfast, we got to watch TV and eat breakfast. And that just never happened in my mother's house. The TV was always in the other room. We didn't have 3 TVs then. You were lucky if you had one. But I thought that was so cool. I could eat my breakfast and watch TV. It was such a great concept. But Mom never picked it up. Not so much. I want to make sure I'm doing the right number. 701. Okay. So, and that was nice from the pictures. Because like I said, I was about 2.5, maybe 3 years old. And we went down there. My grandfather had passed away in January. And I think my parents and my grandmother and me and my little sister, we had all just about had enough. Well, I guess my little sister wasn't alive then. But they all needed a break and wanted to go somewhere on a vacation. And so we went down there. We went to Tampa, and I don't know, so we went to St. Pete or not. And we went to Busch Gardens. And we went to, let's see. We went and took like a trip on a boat that had a glass bottom, and so we could see all the fish. We thought that was just too cool. But that was about as exciting as it got. And I thought that was pretty neat, but we never went, I mean, short of going back to, or moving to Houston for my senior year, we didn't go to the ocean, on a vacation. We always went to Colorado. Other than that, after we got to be a little bit older. And so I knew Colorado pretty well before we ever moved here in Colorado in 1975. We moved to Denver, of course, and lived there probably for 10 years or so. But where did all the men's go? And so we've been everywhere in Colorado, it seems like, to one side of the state to the other. And my dad liked to take pictures and stuff, so we'd just strike out in the morning and go as far as we wanted to go and take pictures of what we saw. And then we'd go up to this place that wasn't too far outside of Denver, and it was like a little park. And this is as far as the camping got because my parents were so not campers. And so I didn't even know what camping was by the time I even got married. But we'd go to this park and we'd start a little fire and we'd have hot dogs and marshmallows over the thing. And we just thought we were camping, you know. And then somebody enlightened us as to what camping was and sleeping on the ground with bugs. Oh, heck no. Oh, not happening. Yeah. So, yeah, we were girls. Yeah, didn't like them bugs at all. I didn't even like bugs in the houses. When we lived in Houston, we had cockroaches, I swear, the size of my thumb. They were huge, and that and those damn palmetto bugs. So I knew exactly what, I don't know if it was Laura Laws or if it was Gone Off My Meds. One of them was talking about them palmetto bugs. Oh my God, they were huge, horrible. We went swimming one time where we lived in Houston. It had a clubhouse. So it had a pool table and it had a pool. And it had tennis courts and that kind of thing. And it was kind of nice. We'd go for swim meets and stuff. And one day we were there at the pool. I had to take my little sister. I got to drive the car. What, 3 blocks? And everything. And we went to go get in the pool. And, of course, she was littler than I was. So she was in the shallow end. And she comes out screaming her head off. And she said there was a bug in the pool. And I looked down. I swear to God, there was a palmetto bug this big right here. Yeah, it was freaking huge. And when I guess one of the lifeguards or somebody dug it out. And he put it in the net. And he flung it over the what do you call it? The fence. Because that's where, in the direction it went. And it started to fly about 3/4 of the way. We couldn't believe it was still alive. After he'd taken it out of the water, that'd show you how naive and stupid we were. I'm telling you, we didn't know jack back then. We thought we did, but we didn't know nothing. No, not at all. No. We were just sheltered little children. But we had to grow up somehow, so... But yeah, that was about the worst part. We had to go swimming. When we went to go swimming in Galveston, we had to swim with our tennis shoes on because the crabs would bite your feet there. We never saw any sharks or anything. That was when Jaws was really big too, yeah. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah. So, I have no clue what this freaking color is. 154, it was A. Yeah, I keep talking and yammering and, yeah. Sure is a pretty color, though. It's like a deep burgundy. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops. Let me bring you down a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, well. We'll try something else. But it's a nice burgundy color. It's 154 is what color it is. Be nice color. These... You know, I sit here and I look at these and it's hard to believe that they're DMC numbers. Because that's all I knew them as being the floss numbers. And I just used to love and go get floss. I just come home with all these fancy colors. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do with them. But I like collecting them. I had a whole bunch a long time ago. But, yeah. We used to do a lot of things a long time ago. Now, I just like peace and quiet. 827, 827. But yeah, I kind of miss sewing. So, and I like doing that counted, I don't call it counted cross stitch, just the cross stitch thing. Not the ones necessarily with all the beads, but oh well. It is what it is. But I like that cross stitch because it's so simple and I don't have to do much. You know, just up and down, up and down. I think I like the rhythm of it. Like I like the rhythm of diamond painting. You know, it's just one fluid motion. You just do one thing. And, oh, you like my cup? Let me show you. Can you read that? Oh, is it backwards? I hope it's not. It says, my windows aren't dirty, that's my dog's nose art. I just cracked up. Because my daughter's got a big dog, and she's always got her nose to the window, and I've had big dogs that just slime the window, just something fierce. So I had to get that one. I almost couldn't drink coffee out of it after I read that. But where is that? Number 312? 121212 is down. But yeah, we've all had big dogs, and I'm kind of glad I got a little one. It doesn't cost nearly as much to feed them. We've had Malamutes and not Dobermans, Rottweilers. Oh, that stupid thing. Did you see that diamond just fly? Where are those M's? I finally got the M, people. Where is it? Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. I didn't want to do M anyway. Let's try Y. Oh yes, Y is 310. Of course it is. The 310s are really good in this one, this round one. It's one of the first kits that I've had where the 310s aren't sticking together, or they've got jagged edges. They're pretty good. And I can't see the, what is that word? The pits that are in them. I mean, they look just fine to me for a change. Like I said, I've had some that, God, I could barely get enough to finish what I was doing because they were so stuck together, and they wouldn't come together for nothing. But, hey, I got my quarter in my bottle, so it works just fine now. The things you pick up along the way. But, yeah. Oh my goodness, there's like, there must be 40 symbols, and they're all strung out over here, and I can't seem to stay in one spot to finish anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. Is Mars in retrograde or something that, you know, I don't know about, but I just feel like I'm like Libra. Damn it. There's another Y. Give me that. Put that in there, right, so I can see it. But my hair is driving me crazy today. Let's see here. Are you kidding me? I could not find one. Now I found two in 10 minutes. Dagnabbit. Alright, X. X is 318. So what's everybody working on? Is everybody working on something new and different? Or is everybody just still diamond painting away? I wish I had that stick-to-itiveness thing going, because some days it's just not there. Of course, there's two more pluses. Oh, come on. Please. And I just had that plus out there a minute ago. There's one there, one there, one there. Hey, where did it go? I don't know why I don't save these. I used to, but not anymore. I figured there's another there it is. Another diamond painting coming along, so I will just save it then. I had a whole sheet of that because I really liked putting it down, because the plastic got to me after. Where did it go? Okay, there's that one. Jeez. Now I have to concentrate. Alright. Don't see any more. Oh, goodness. When I get done with this, I'll brush it. But because it's going to need to be brushed. And I thought I'd try to use, I bought some, what do you call them? Baby wipes, if you will. Yeah, I don't think they were makeup things. They were baby wipes. To wipe off, I saw somebody wiping off the diamond painting. So I didn't know how well that would go. I need to. I have no clue in the world. You know, I just kind of afraid to get it wet, so to speak. I don't know how that works, but we'll see if, you know, it takes some of the surface dirt. I just don't want it to raise the diamonds up off this surface. It wasn't a poured surface, it's all one piece, and it comes out like right here. Here's the diamond part. Can you see that? It's about 1/4 of an inch around this side, and this other side I had to put tape on because it was rubbing up against everything. Oy vey. Number four. So yeah, today was kind of a long day. It didn't pick up until about an hour before I got out of there, and it was kind of nuts. What is that number again? Oh my goodness. 3607. It'd probably help if I knew what I was doing here. And these drills are, I don't know if it's just dry in my house or what, but the drills lately have just been super staticky. I went and took one out of one of the little plastic things like this, and as I was dumping them, they just everywhere. Just absolutely everywhere. It pissed me off bad. Big time. So I was looking for all them, and I mean, I'm not in danger of running out of any drills ever, except for maybe squares, because I haven't, I don't have that many, because I stopped buying squares and went to rounds. And the squares that I already had collected, I haven't started. I have 2 of them. I forget what they are. It seems like one is a great big flower arrangement, like a vase, you know, with the flowers all over the sides. And I opened that up, and it was during the Drill-ageddon with Disney that I went, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You can go to the bottom of my pile. So that's where it's at, but it's going to be a beautiful painting. So maybe one day I'll get brave again. But I'm going to stick with Diamond Art Club for the time being and do that one. 307. So, and finish it. I haven't got a whole lot done on it. I did get one of the tiger's ears started. So, but that's about as far as that's gotten now. I'll do another drill with me. I noticed, speaking of doing a drill with me, that now you have to have 1,000 subscribers to do it on your phone, do a live. So I guess that won't be happening. I did get a webcam for my daughter.